Hey everybody, time for another video. For the most part, I have little idea what I actually have to go through today, so I'm just going to be picking you up and showing stuff as I go. Before we do that, two shoutouts. The first one is to ShadowStack. He's got a shoutout competition going, so in order to enter his contest, you have to be able to do a shoutout video for his channel. His channel's fairly new, but his videos tend to have some pretty impressive stuff like Kilo Coins or Monster Box openings and that kind of thing, so pretty interesting channel. The next shout out is a book recommendation for Silvernut. He's asked for inspirational books, and I don't know that this book quite qualifies as inspirational, but it is very interesting and informative and kind of gives you a better understanding. And it's called Flatland. It's kind of famous among mathematical circles. It was written in 1880, so it is long enough to no longer be copyrighted and owned. So I can just link the whole book down in the comment, or I'm sure you could pick up a copy for a couple of bucks. Alright, on to what I've got. I don't buy a whole lot of Canadian. I could essentially buy as much Canadian for spot as I wanted, because all the stores have tons of it. So I use it as like a, hey, I'm in your store, you don't have anything new, but I like this thing we have going on, so I'm going to buy stuff. So this is just $3 in Canadian quarters. 80% silver. A little unfocused. There we go. Nothing too spectacular about them, but they do fit right in a US quarter roll. There's some in there already, as you can see. Some more. This I just picked up today. 2007 Lunar Pig. When I bought it, I thought I was getting a really good deal, based on the prices I was looking at, but when I got home and looked a little further, I basically paid what I would have paid on eBay. Maybe like $5 less. So, not as great a deal as I thought, but not bad, and kind of a fun little coin, an attractive coin. 2007 Kookaburra, which again I paid about $5 or $6 under eBay prices for. Another kook ear. Always love kooks. And then the rest of this is silver purchased for spot. So starting things off, we have, pardon me while I shift the camera around a little. Some of the balance scale Mexican onzas, the remainder of that bunch that I picked up from a previous video. A German 10 mark. A Bermuda crown. A French 5 franc. A New Zealand half crown. This one was really interesting. It's from the 1850s. From France. I believe it's a 5 franc. Yeah, 5 francs. It is kind of worn, but if it wasn't, it would actually be worth decent money. So I was happy to get it for spot. Another one of the Mexican half-ounce Olympian coins. Kind of a funny looking goose dollar. I think I paid like an extra $1 for the goose dollar. An un peso and a half crown. A little Fiji shilling. This one was an interesting one. It's from Egypt. Again, I always like finding coins from places I don't have coins, but sometimes Middle Eastern or Asian coins can be a little difficult to figure out exactly what you're holding on to, but this one came with a label. I just grabbed this out of somebody's junk box. There we go. And it is a little worn, but that's okay. This side particularly, you can't make much out at all. Because like I said, for all these, as soon as I found the coin, found the actual silver weight, I just paid that. A pretty nice Philippines 20 centavos. Has some cartwheel. Some Swiss francs. I know there's a number of Swiss coins in this stack. Another 20 centavos. $10 ore from Sweden. The Swedish coins tend to have a low percentage. They're either 40 or 60, I think, for the most part. So I sometimes pass them up just because I don't like the low percentage, but they can be pretty neat looking coins. This one... Oh, this is a Canadian 5 cent, but it's back from the sterling age. So this is sterling. 25 ore, another Swedish, again, low percentage. This is from 1914. I know the older ones were 60%, and I think the newer ones were 40%. 10 cent Netherlands. Australia 6p. I'm going to try to get through this video in 10 minutes. This is another Australian. It's a 3p, but it's toned really kind of cool. There's like rainbow and such, and it's in really good condition. The guy said he was going to try to look it up and see if it sold for more, but then he decided he didn't want to bother and just sold it to me. Again, from Fiji, a shilling. This is an Australian, I want to say shilling size. I'd have to get a closer look at it though, it might be a 6p. Oh yeah, so it is a shilling because here's another one. And these are rather old, very early 1900s. This one was really cool. I like the design on this one, from Guatemala. From 1866. Nice old coin. Another Swedish, 1 kroner. And Portugal. All right. 5 mark from Germany. Canadian, awesomely toned. 50-cent piece. I stuck a couple little Netherlands 10 cents in together. 10 centavo Philippines. $5 from Newfoundland, which is in Canada, but I guess they had their own coinage back in 1917. This should be France. Okay, I lied about 10 minutes. It's pushing 11 here, but I'm almost done. New Zealand sixpence. Again, all these were purchased just for whatever their silver-weighted spot price was. Fiji sixpence. Love the little turtle. Here's the rest of the Swiss. Or at least I think. Swiss francs. Half franc. Nepal Indies. So I think that's what that says. Oh no, Netherlands Indies. 1/4 gulden. Swiss. Half franc. Japan. And Japan again. Okay, 12 minutes. Not too bad. Sorry. I hope I don't lose people because of the time. Hope you enjoyed the show. Check out Flatland the book. I'll have a link down below. It's a very quick read. And it's not the best, like it's a novel. It's not the most interesting of stories, but when you think about it as a way to understand dimensional theory, especially from written before, Einstein and a lot of the physics that came out of the 1920s era, it was pretty revolutionary, and it was built for people to understand dimensional theory. So there's that. Check out Shadowstack, and have a great night.